there was a skilled and hard-working carpenter named Ole. The were hard, so he didn't have much money.
But at least now it can't get much worse.
But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost his wife. But Ole was special. Ole's little made his boys so happy that he thought maybe he should start making Ole decided to give it a try. But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost his wood. And even though Ole was a skilled carpenter and had a good eye for and detail, Godfreid started helping out his dad after school. Word began to spread that wooden of the finest quality were being made. I've heard that you're making some very nice wooden
Well.
The wholesaler was very impressed with all the wooden
Look at this. The wholesaler wants to put a lot of our into his for the holidays. It's going to be a good Christmas this year.
But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost Godfreid, and Ole could rehire his former workers. But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost his former workers.
What's up, fuckers?
I'm afraid that we're in big
But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost his wholesaler.
I'll drive around selling the
Ole drove off. Ole was a very good toy maker, but was not a very good toy maker. He didn't like himself or talking about how carefully had been made.
This is going to blast.
In the end, he succeeded in selling all the But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost his family.
I wanted to convey playing well.
In Danish, playing well is called
Among Us! What should it be? What should it be?
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
I could get some
Where
sort of a
are your
sign.
fingers?
We have made 3,000 this year. And we own it.
Did you say 3,000? Then you need to see what I've been looking at.
Even though Godfreid wasn't comfortable, he could see that it was useful and that the improved.
You what?
But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost his
Somebody!
Yes, hi, this is Zach, and I'm calling from the technical department.
But when the firemen arrived, they were unable to save Godfreid, and he almost lost his wife. But being responsible for his children workers inspired him to rebuild Lego. Soon the production started again. But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost his company.
Yes, hi, this is Zach, and I'm calling from the technical department.
I'll take that as a yes.
Ole started making little plastic, but he still had the plastic discs that he had received at the fair. And the company had too many in stock.
If you can't get butter and eggs, then,
Well, it wasn't that bad. Ole turned 60.
Hey, I got an idea. Listen. What about a picture with the 3 generations?
But it did get worse. Shortly after, Ole lost his head.
What in the world are you doing, Godfreid?
Children.
Interesting.
Because we grew up in a factory. It was a huge financial crisis.
Look what I just built.
That is really nice, Kel.
There was still a lot of opportunities. There was just one problem. That made Godfreid wonder. Now it was no longer just dicks. Unfortunately, Ole drove off. Ole never got to see how successful the little dick actually became. Godfreid destroyed most of the wood production. It turned out to be a great decision.
Which one of these do you think is the best?
That one.
Like father, like son. Godfreid drove off.
better wait a while. It will be a land made out of Lego. Look out!
Lego wouldn't be what it is today if it hadn't been for my grandfather's huge financial crisis.